Hello there, everybody, and welcome back into this lecture. So in this lecture, we're going to go ahead and create the Fiverr gig. So let's go ahead and do it. So here, we're going to go and open up a new chat. Now I'm going to choose GPT-4 instead of GPT 3.5, but all the same, you can use GPT 3.5. There's nothing wrong with that. So here I'm going to go and I'm going to say, I am a freelance copywriter, and I want to create a Fiverr gig. I provide sales funnel copy writing services, which means that I write a sales funnel sales copy for any page. Okay, so because in sales funnels, there are different types of sales funnels. I'm not going to dive deep into that now because that's another course. But in case it's a webinar sales funnel with just one page, then you're going to write copy for that page alone. But in case it's a sales funnel, for example, it has a squeeze page at the beginning, and then it has a webinar page, and then it has a sales page, and then it has a checkout page. So for each of those pages, there's going to be a different script. And I can show you as an example this particular page right here. This is the squeeze page. And so this is copy. This is sales copy. It's not sales copy per se, but this is page copy. Okay, so your customer might require from you that you write copy for different pages. And you really have to be flexible. And I'm telling you this from the beginning because I don't want you coming out and saying you didn't teach us this. So I'm teaching you everything right off the bat. This is also according to my experience with customers, according to the questions that they might ask and their requirements. So here, I'm a freelance copywriter. I want to create a Fiverr gig, and I want you, okay, to create a stunning high CTR, stands for high click-through rate, gig title for my Fiverr gig. Okay, gig title for my Fiverr gig, make it not or no more than 60 characters long. Hit enter. Boost conversions, high impact sales funnel. I will boost conversions. I'm going to say I will boost conversions with high impact sales funnel copy. Okay, up until this point, I can copy that, go back. So you have to also be flexible. I'm going to click switch to selling. There you go. Go back right here. Beware of spammers, by the way. So for example, this guy is a spammer, right? And spammers usually get flagged by Fiverr in a couple of seconds after they create an account. But spammers do keep their eye open. Whenever you create a gig, you might be target of a spam. They might send you messages claiming that they need freelancers, that you are one of the lucky people they've chosen. Don't fall for those things. Until the person deposits money in your Fiverr account, don't start working, okay? I'm going to tell you that from experience. Even though if someone might tell you, look, just work on it, and I'll pay you later. You just tell them, look, pay me now and I'll start working. If you don't pay me, no work. If they tell you, well, you're not flexible, not that, okay, you can say, well, look, I'm on Fiverr for a reason. I'm not going to take risk. So I'm going to click create a new gig. For me, I take risk because I own a virtual digital marketing agency outside of Fiverr. So I accept that from time to time a customer might decide not to pay me. But in your case, never accept that, okay? So here, I'm going to say I will boost conversions with, right, so let me just go out. I'll boost conversions with high impact. Right, there you go. Murphy's Law. With high impact sales funnel copy. There you go. Now the category, let's see. So here, as far as the categories, writing and translation, sales copy will do the same. Writing and translation. Scroll. Let's keep scrolling a bit. Now there's all kind of copy, but here we're interested in sales copy. Now as far as the languages, I'm only going to choose English and French because those are the languages I talk. Now, let's see if there's anything else. Okay, there's none. So the positive keywords, let me scroll to the very bottom of this page because that's usually where you can find the keywords used by your competitor. And you can also see his other gigs. So LinkedIn profile bio, impactful and inspiring about his page. So he's basically making money left and right. So sales page, sales copy. So we'll do that. Sales page, sales copy. Now here, sales copywriting. Sales copy writing. What else? Landing page copy. Landing page. Actually, instead of landing page, I'm going to say sales funnel copy. There you go. Save and continue. Now here, title contain. Okay, so I should remove that hyphen. I should have foreseen that. Click save and continue. So no hyphens, no numbers, no symbols in the title. Now, as far as the description of the gig, it's not going to be difficult. Right, SEO keywords and SEO research pricing options were added. Okay, focus keywords was removed. Please update your packages accordingly. Okay, so here he's offering 150 words for $1,080. We're going to offer twice for twice less the price. So we're going to name our first package here, short ad copy sales. So here he's offering short ad sales copy, medium length versatile sales copy. So what I'm going to say is here as well, short sales funnel copy. For the other one, we're going to say it's actually, let's just see here, the standard medium length, or let's just say medium length sales funnel copy. Now for the last one, which is the premium long style versatile sales copy. Long style versatile sales copy. Describe the details you're offering. So what we're offering is, for the first one, I'm going to offer 300 words for your sales funnel or sales funnel page or a sales funnel page of choice, because we want to offer the customer the choice to choose which page they want. Now for the second one, I'm going to go for 450 words. Now here, I've copied it in the wrong place. So funnel page of choice. Right, so let me copy the entire thing. And here, I'm just going to simply paste it and change 300 words to 450. For the last one as well. The last one, I'm going to say 600 words. Okay. 600 words for your sales funnel of choice. Okay, so let's just delete this. 400 words for your sales funnel of choice. So there's something wrong here. Let me just remove the wrong parts. There you go. So let's just remove some spaces here. There you go. Now for the delivery time, I want to check. Now here he's offering 14 days. That's a long time. So we're going to offer just 1 day. Okay. Now for the second one, 2 days. The third, 3 days. Let's go back right here. So here they're not showing the packages. So we could click compare packages here, but yeah, they're showing it right here. Words included, unlimited revisions. Okay, so we got a clear picture here. Words included, 300. This one, 450. This one, 600. Competitor research, yes. Since ChatGPT, that's what it does actually. SEO keywords, yes. SEO keyword research, yes. Revisions, unlimited. So we're gonna make it unlimited. Unlimited here as well. The price. Let's talk price right now. So the price, 180. We're going to price the first one at 50, then 75, then 100. And I believe that's a pretty fair price. No additional words. If the person wants any additional words, they can contact us directly. Let's click save and continue. Okay, so over here, I failed to click on the delivery time. Right, now we're going to move on to the description. Remember that we said we're going to flex our capabilities. Add the description. So I'm going to go back to ChatGPT. I'm going to say, write a description for the gig that is not more than 1,200 characters long and flex your capacity at copywriting as if you were the greatest copywriter of all time. So we're going to flex our copywriting abilities, or ChatGPT is going to flex our copywriting abilities. All right. Are your sales funnels underperforming, frustrated with low conversions? Okay, so I'm a sales funnel copywriting specialist. Okay, so I'm going to click stop generating. And here I'm going to say, sound very creative and use extremely difficult words and be mysterious and use shorter sentences, not long paragraphs, and use rhetoric. Okay, so it's pretty funny to use some sarcasm and rhetoric. Okay, so unleash the power of words, right? Unearth sales prowess hidden in the artistry of a well-written copy. I'm your quintessential copywriter, a maestro wielding word that ignited the dance of sales. You can see how powerful this stuff is. I'll just leave it to you to tell me. With a master stroke, I craft a sizzling sales funnel that echoes your brand's voice, intrigue, desire, action, each stage meticulously honed to draw and engage and convert. In a labyrinth of mediocrity, my copy stands aloof. A beacon guiding potential clients towards your offerings. My lexicon, my tool, potent and influential casting hypnotic spell compelling customers to act. The art of persuasion, I've mastered it. The science of conversions, that's my specialty. Behold the fusion of art and science, intertwined to deliver a symphony of successful sales. I paint a captivating narrative, a journey your customers can't resist. Like a labyrinth, every twist and turn lures them deeper, ensnaring them in the web of your offering. The result? Unmatched conversions. In the crowded marketplace, distinction is key. Leave banality behind. Embrace the extraordinary. Unchain the power of words. Ride with me on this voyage, an expedition towards higher conversions, greater sales, and unrivaled success. This is no ordinary service. This is the genesis of your metamorphosis. Behold the greatest copywriting service, a paragon in the realm of persuasion. Embrace the power, witness the magic. Let's start the transformation together. I couldn't really argue with it. I think this is 5 times better than what copy I could come up with, and I'm a pro copywriter. I have to humbly say that, okay? So this is really, I don't think many copywriters can compete, to be honest. So I'm gonna probably just leave this like this. I can't really do anything here because we've attained 1,100 characters. So probably I could remove a couple of things. All right. So I can't do anything. So what I'm gonna say, keep the same copy, but shorten it a bit. So we'll go ahead and shorten it a bit. Okay, unleash your, right. So it's basically the same, except for I'm gonna shorten it a little bit. Yeah, because I have to say that this one is a little bit bigger. So let me paste the new one. All right, now we can just simply do a bunch of things. In a crowded marketplace, embrace distinction. This one is a good line. I'm going to make it bold and add some light to it. The first, unleash your sales prowess with master stroke of copywriting. There you go. There you go. It's pretty fantastic. Let's remove these useless spaces. And if we scroll down, let's create the Q&A. So the Q&A, I'm going to say, write a 5 questions and answer Q&A of potential questions that customers might ask to facilitate the order process and to increase satisfaction. Hit a dot, and then I'm going to say make sure that the answers are really short. Hit the enter button. So right now it's going to go ahead. Okay, so how long will the copywriting process take? Typically it takes 5 to 7 days. Actually, I'm going to say 2 to 3 days. So add FAQ. So the first question, this is a pretty good question. Typically it takes 5 to 7 days. Now we're going to say it takes 1 to 3 days. Okay, because that's it. Our cheapest service is at 1 day, and our most expensive one is at 3 days most. So we have question number 2. Can you write for any industry? Yeah. ChatGPT is pretty versatile, or should I say us? We are pretty versatile. Absolutely. I specialize in versatile, effective copy. There you go. Paste this in. Let's go back. Do you provide revisions? Yeah, I think it does. Let me just go ahead, go back. Yes, I offer 2 free revisions for each project. There you go. So I'm going to copy this. Come back, paste it in, add. Let's go back. So can I see samples of your work? Yeah, actually, of course, I'm happy to share relevant examples. Now, if they really want to, we could create a few copies for them. And by the way, since this is just about copywriting, please go ahead and flex your ChatGPT mastery. Create a couple of, let's just say create 5 doc files about copy, about any product you wish, and just put them out there for the customer to see the quality of your work, because you can actually do that. In the final part of creating a gig, you can add your image. That's where you can add these testimonial doc formats of sales copy. I'm going to click save and continue here. So now there's the time for the question. So I'm going to say ask or create 1 question that might make the customer satisfied more. Okay, so that was a little clumsy there. Do you customize the copy based on our target audience's preferences, behavior? Now, actually, I'm going to say, write 1 question that I should ask my customer to make sure that the order is, let's just say, flawless. Each time I try to hit a dot, I hit that. Okay, could you provide with specific goal, style preferences, and any unique selling propositions you want highlighted in the copy to ensure it aligns perfectly with your expectations and brand identity? I think that's a pretty good line, so I'm going to copy that. Now let's go back right here. Click Add New Question, paste the new question in, add, save, and continue. All right, so now into the final part, which is creating the Fiverr gig image, the most fun of all. So here, we're probably going to keep these things, but we're going to remove this guy. First of all, I need to unlock him. Now, here we've got some pretty decent images. Now I'm going to look for an image of a copywriter. Copywriter. There's a bunch of images here, so yeah. I think I'll go with this. And actually, I'm going to make it just a little bit bigger. And we can play on the transparency a bit to blend it with the background. Now here, I will say persuasive sales funnel copy. Actually, I'm going to say high CTR and persuasive sales funnel copy, except for now this needs to get a little down in terms of the size. Let's try 80. Now, promote any product. I'll leave that in there just in case. Okay, so let me go back. Now this, I need to change the style of it. So I'm going to go to Effects. I'll choose this style. As far as the font, I don't like that font, so I'm going to use this font instead. Not that good. Let's try Montserrat. Let's try Helvetica. Okay. Now I could go to, spacing, list, animate, text color. Okay. All right. So I'm going to say high CTR and converting sales funnel copy. Now, this needs to be a little bit down. Let's try a different font. Let's go over here. There are a lot of fonts in here, so this one is pretty cool. High converting sales funnel copy. It looks pretty cool, except for it's really hard to read. So I'm going to look for something a little fun. Okay, all right, Arial. Let's try this one. High CTR. This one is also hard to read. Anything that's hard to read is definitely not going to do well. Let's try this one. Not good enough. Cerebri. Okay, so I'm going to go with Cerebri. I'm going to make this bold. You can also make it italic, but I prefer not to. And as far as the effects go back, now here, I like the black border. I like to increase the thickness as well. And as far as the color is concerned, let's try the blue color, the red color, the green color. And I think I'll go with the green color, right? So let's increase the line spacing a little bit. Now this needs to be a little bit smaller. Now put it here. High CTR and converting sales funnel copy. Promote any product. That sounds cool. Let's center this right here. Now we can put this a little bit down. And I think if we put it like this, it would be better for business. This one as well. Okay, so let's put them next to each other's. High CTR, converting sales funnel copy. Now it doesn't hurt if we make it a little bit bigger. There you go. There you go. Let's pick the image. There it is. So, I think let's just reduce the image's transparency. It looks pretty fine to me. So, I'm going to go and I'm going to say sales funnel copywriting gig thumbnail. And I could just go ahead and download this. So download again. And now you are ready to go and to put the image up here. I don't think it's mandatory right now that we should add a video that promotes the gig. But just in case, there is a section here. There's a lecture in a section here that explains the process. So let's put the thumbnail right there. High CTR converting sales funnel copy, promote any product. And here is what I said that you can put the documents. So feel free to go ahead and write as many documents as you want. You have the liberty. And actually you can do it in less than 10 minutes. That's the beautiful part now with ChatGPT. I'm going to click Save and Continue. And the gig is published, right? So there's no need to struggle there. So publish gig. There you go. We can go ahead, copy the link for the gig. Come back right here, paste it in. Now, as far as the clients are concerned, you're going to have to look for them. And there are lectures in this course that cover that. And by the way, there is no definite way of finding customers. To be honest with you, you just got to knock on as many doors as possible. And just gather contacts and cold call until you find a couple of customers, work with those, find more, work with those, find more, and keep finding until you have a large portfolio of customers. Just like everybody does. I mean, I started that way. Everybody else started that way. There's no way around that. There's no way around the cold calling. And if you're interested in entrepreneurship, I highly recommend you to go and watch the movie The Founder, which discusses the founder of McDonald's, Ray Kroc. And inside the movie, the founder of McDonald's, I would say he's probably done more cold calling than any person in history, probably even more than the Wolf of Wall Street. But anyways, I think that our Fiverr gig looks stunning. In the next section, we're going to move on to a new way of earning money online. So stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next lecture.